Hi everyone, just a very quick video. I'm rather happy today. Had a box arrived from eBay, and at the time another one of these Autophones turned up. Now my previous examples of these had been a failure. When I say a failure, they both had the same fault. The induction coil, the anti-side tone induction coil, which is this one here, which I'm pointing to, had gone short circuit. In fact, all the windings had shorted out. So the phone, as regards being usable, was useless, because you just got a ring trip on ringing, and without the bell, well, what's the point of having one? So I put it aside for some spares, two of them for spares, and this one turned up on eBay, and I thought, am I doing the right thing in getting it, hoping that it'll work, the induction coil will be okay? Well, it is okay. I've only just got it out the box actually. I'm doing a quick video on it. And yes, it works. It works perfectly. Good volume. And these telephone sets were said to be cheaply made. Well, all right, they're very basic, but this one is a worker. So I know there's 3 others out there. I've got 2, and a friend in America's got the other one, which appeared to all have the same fault, a short-circuited induction coil. Well, this one, the induction coil's perfect. I've got the handset. I haven't cleaned the handset yet. The only little fault, which is not a fault, a slight little crack on the handset, but don't worry, it's something that shows the age of stuff. When it gets old, like I do, we probably get a bit crabby. I might have a few little blemishes. Well, if that's the only blemish on this phone, then I'm well pleased. This will be cleaned up again with a little bit of Duraglit. The case I have already polished up with the Duraglit. I don't get too mad, just brush it up a bit. There's the actual case, and this one had a little extra inside. There we are, a very basic diagram of this telephone. It is a basic diagram. You can see the 3 coils of the induction coil. As I said before, my other examples of this was the fact that the induction coil had gone short circuit. This one hasn't. The case is in very good condition. No cracks, no blemishes, nothing. So it seems I was very lucky with this one, and I say it did pay to persevere and chance getting another one. The dial is the same dial on my other ones. This is a dial made by, and the firm slipped my mind at the moment, but if you look at my other little editions of this phone which I put up, you'll get the maker. It was a design based on Siemens Halski's design, and it's a very neat design. And then this dial, by the way, and I say these phones are quite old, work perfectly. I gave a little tiny amount of oil. It didn't need it, but I thought, well, as I've got the thing out, I'll put a little bit of oil on the governor part. You've got a worm drive there, the governor itself, and that operates the dial off normals and pulse springs. Just put a slight amount of oil on the surface there, underneath there where the tooth wheel is, and on the teeth, but never put too much on. So that was the dial. It didn't need cleaning. It was all really. There's nothing on there, is there? I don't. Now I've got 60 and 64 written down. I don't know whether that's any significance. Well, there's the maker. The same makers as those other ones. It's virtually the Deutsches telephone manufacturing, I think, when it was translated. But anyhow, I've got the exact name of that, which I have to thank a gentleman who gave me this information, which was very helpful, very helpful. Anyway, that's before I go. Let me just show you what was in there as well. And also, that little information was there. This actually came out, it was just dried up, it had come loose. So I've stuck that back, because it's all part of the phone and part of the provenance. That's the word I'm trying to find, provenance. Which polite way of saying it might look old, but leave that things that are provenance, because it gives you an idea of the age. And there's your terminations there. They're exactly the same terminations as on my other two. But this one works. You've got the capacitor there, used in the ringing circuit, and the bell is adjustable for the sound. I gave it a little I adjusted the bell so it makes a nice tinkle. Well, I think that is more or less it. I haven't shown the insides of the handset, which is exactly the same as the other one, so you want to get an idea of what the components are like inside. Have a look at my other effort that I put out on this. This is really just to show you that I've actually got one that is working, so I'm well pleased about that. And this one will go in the living room, as I can use rotary dialing, because I'm on Virgin, which is very nice to get good service on there. So we can do that. And hopefully, as I say, some of you know, I'm trying to get connected up to, the name slipped me now, it's the CNET, that's what it's called, CNET, and I'm having a bit of a job with that, so I'm waiting for a new unit to arrive. And I've got the instructions, but can I follow them? My sort of luck on computers is not very good, and I don't always understand what the wording's all about, being the fact that it's mainly American type of expressions. You know, we got cookies, and sort of calling them biscuits, they're called cookies, so it shows you the American influence. Anyhow, I'm going to shut up now. Just, as I say, I feel like a dog with two tails. I'm pleased this is actually working. So I will screw it all back together, give the handset and the dial face a bit of a dazz up with the Duraglit, and we should be okay. Excuse the mess of stuff. This is not, it hasn't been prepared or anything. It was just done so that I can show you what has happened or what I've done. So once again, many thanks. Oh, and to recap on the name, it's an Autophone, which was manufactured in the 50s, we think, or I think, at Wimbledon, where I used to live. Well, used to live near Wimbledon, but the parts were German parts. The dial is obviously German. The capacitors English, but I think all the other stuff's possibly German. But it's, well, as I say they were a cheap bargain price stuff, but I'm quite impressed with this. It's got basic bits and it works, and you can hear on it quite clearly. So yeah, I'm going to shut up now. So thanks for watching, and I'll put this one up on. So yeah, this is actually a working Autophone. Yep. Okay. Thanks again. Thanks for watching.